How to negotiate the best deals.
Well, the key to this is finding the seller's pain point, guys. You need to focus 90% of your attention on the seller's problem and their pain, what they're trying to achieve, and 10% on the property itself. Because if you can create a relationship with that seller and solve their problem, the sale of the house will come naturally after. So if you want to get the best deals, really get to understand your sellers and go from there, guys.
Why networking is crucial.
Guys, this is the one thing that will set you apart as a real estate wholesaler, and that is networking, guys. Make sure that you attend all of the local real estate meetups, attend all the functions, take all the coffee meetings you can, because networking is going to set you apart. It's going to get you those buyers, those seller relationships. We're going to produce so much opportunities you can't even believe. So make sure to go out and network. That's how I found a ton of sellers and a ton of buyers in my real estate business.
Fastest way to close a real estate deal.
Find the seller, find their pain, have a cash buyer lined up, ready to close immediately, get all the documents signed, the sales contract, the wholesale assignment contract, send it to the title company, and get that work back, and then close it as fast as possible cash. You can usually close most deals in as little as a week. Sometimes if you have the right buyer, even within days, depending on the situation. But usually, most transactions are going to be 2 weeks to 4 weeks most of the time.
What is the power of direct mail?
Direct mail is a great tool for wholesaling real estate, but one thing about it is a great way to get in contact with sellers, but it usually does take a long time and a lot of mailers to finally get through to people. So, if you're going to send mailers, don't just expect to send one. I would expect to send 6 months to a year's worth of mailers, usually one a month, before expecting to get those results.
How to generate leads.
Well, some of the best ways to generate leads are going to be to cold call some lists. Make sure you have pain point lists like foreclosures, probate, all the good stuff. Another way is to drive for dollars and find distressed houses. Again, guys, the key thing is looking for folks that are in pain and trying to solve that pain because the conventional options are not working. So those are some great ways on how to generate leads with your wholesaling business.
How to determine the right price.
Now, guys, especially when you're new, you don't really know the market. The key to doing this properly is to go and find a local buyer in that market. And guys, don't worry about them, snaking the deal from you or anything like that. You definitely want to find somebody trustworthy. But beyond that, these people, they want to have a relationship with you. They want you to keep bringing them deals. So it's in their best interest to educate you on what a good deal is. So get with them, have them walk the property either with you or in place of you, and see what they can pay, and then offer from there. If they are a good person and they want to do, some deals, they're going to want to work with you, and they're going to want to make sure that you make money so that you keep working with them.
Why you should focus on building relationships.
Relationships need to be your number one priority while wholesaling. This is not a business where it's just a get started business, guys. This is a business that whether or not you're doing flipping or wholesaling or whatever, you're going to be in this for a long time. The relationships that you make now will continue to benefit you for years and decades to come and compound your business, guys. So really focusing on doing right by people, building those relationships, because those are going to take care of you for years to come.
What are the pros and cons?
The biggest pro by far is that you can make a ton of money in this business very fast with very little capital. It is a fantastic business, one of the best that I've found. The con is it is a business, guys. A lot of people get into this and they think it's just this quick get rich scheme, and it's not. It requires a lot of skill, a lot of determination, and a lot of work, but it's very rewarding if you put in that work and you keep hitting it, and you will succeed and you will profit, guys.
What is the importance of due diligence?
Guys, due diligence is one of the most important parts of the business, and that is knowing the 4 pillars, which are very common. That is going to be the reason why the seller is selling, the time frame that they need to sell in, the condition of the property, and the price that they want to get, guys. Those are the key things, and especially with the motivation and the condition, guys, you really need to dig into these and figure out, because those are going to be the greatest in determining the property value as well as what your offer can be, to know what their problem is and what the property is actually worth. So if you don't do those things, you're going to pay way too much, and likely you're not going to be able to assign it, and it's going to be a dead deal, and that's going to be bad for you.
How do you use social media in real estate?
The best way to use social media is just like I'm doing now, and a few different things, guys. I'll be posting videos. I will be posting your successes and what you're doing every day, because you're going to build an audience of sellers, guys, and relationships and buyers that are going to want to work with you on future deals. And also, you're going to build up that list of people that know you, that want to work with you, that want to buy property from you, that want to sell property to you. So using social media, being very active on there, posting, a minimum once a day. I try to post multiple times a day, is going to be key for building your wholesale business over a long time, guys.
What are the top wholesale markets in 2023?
Now, my answer here is going to be a little bit controversial, but honestly, I believe that the top market for wholesaling in 2023 is going to be your backyard, guys. Whatever market you're in, I would start there, because you're going to have an unfair advantage knowing your market over all the other virtual guys that are trying to sell in your market. I would be working your own market, because you know the market, you know the pricing, you know what things are going for. You already have the relationships, guys. Start where you're at and try it there. And if you need to get at least 10 deals there before you decide if you need to move markets.
How to analyze a wholesale deal?
Guys, the first thing I do when I get a lead and I want to analyze the property is quickly look at the Zillow estimate or the MLS estimate of the resale price and see if the thing is even, if it's quite a bit lower than that, then I would look at it. But if it's like the same or higher, generally it's not going to be a good deal. Now, that's not always the case, but that's a good barometer of what is a good deal. Beyond that, you want to establish those 4 pillars, which is going to be the price, motivation, condition, and timeline. And beyond that, you're going to want to go and talk with the seller, as well as get pictures of the property and then get that contract signed.
What is the role of technology as a wholesaler?
Guys, if you're wholesaling real estate, you need to be leveraging technology like callers, dialers, texters, AI. Guys, you need to be harnessing these tools, but don't let those get in the way of starting. If you have no money and you're trying to start wholesaling, all you need is a phone and a car, and maybe not even that, guys. You really just need a phone and a computer, and you can get it started. Once you make that work, you can upgrade into more expensive solutions to blow your business up.
What is the importance of transparency?
Guys, being transparent is critical in every part of the transaction. You want to make sure that your sellers know that you are an investor and that you have an interest to make money, and that is conveyed as an investor. And you want to tell them, what you're doing. You have partners. You're going to be showing the property. The more honest you can be with your sellers, the smoother the transaction will go, and the more likely it is to close, guys. So try to be honest every step of the way.
How to build a wholesale real estate buyers list?
All right, guys, the best way to build a buyers list quick is to go to local Facebook groups for your city where all the investors hang out. Usually it's an investor group, a Mari group, something like that. And you can go to the history and find all the posts where people post deals, and simply take all those people and email addresses and send them Facebook messages. They're going to be happy to be on your list if they're actively looking for deals. That's the best way to get started. In addition to that, I would find deals and then look around at properties nearby to find buyers and owners there as well. If you want to become an awesome wholesaler, go ahead and like and follow Dan Kohan.